Hello, Kentucky friends. This week, the team welcomed a visit from Malachi Moreno, an exceptional talent from Georgetown, Kentucky, who raises the level of expectation around the program even further. Have you already signed up to receive more news from Kentucky? Sign up now. Malachi Moreno, a five-star center who impresses both with his stature and his talent, made his presence felt in Lexington last Friday. This event occurs at a critical moment in his recruitment process, as Moreno weighs his options among some of the most prestigious basketball programs in the country. Moreno brings not only physical strength to the court, but also a keen game vision, features that make him one of the most coveted players in his class. Moreno's interest in the Kentucky Wildcats reflects the consistent excellence of the program and the new energy that coach Mark Pope has brought to the team. Having recently announced his top 8 choices, which include powerhouses like North Carolina and Louisville, plus John Calipari's new project at Arkansas, Moreno's visit to Lexington signals a possible leaning towards the Wildcats. The competition for Moreno's commitment, however, is fierce. The Indiana Hoosiers emerge as a strong contender, with recent speculation suggesting they could be ahead in the race. The analysis by Jamie Shaw, a renowned reporter from On3, underscores this narrative, but Shaw's recent change of perspective, betting on a Wildcats victory, adds an intriguing element of suspense and optimism for Kentucky fans. Moreno's decision is eagerly awaited, and although the exact date has not yet been disclosed, the announcement is expected to occur in time for the early signing period. This moment will be crucial not only for Moreno's immediate future, but also for shaping the 2024 to 2025 basketball season for the Kentucky Wildcats. Let's go Pope, recruit this guy. At the end of the video, I want to see your comment. Now check out more news. Dybantsa is out. The journey of college recruiting is full of unexpected twists and decisions that can redirect the fate of a program. This is precisely the case for the Kentucky Wildcats, who recently found themselves out of the race for the coveted Dybantsa, the top prospect of the class of 2025. This news marks a significant shift in Kentucky's recruiting strategy under the direction of coach Mark Pope. Dybantsa, widely regarded as the top of his class and one of the most promising talents in basketball. Dybantsa is seen as a future star both at the collegiate level and, possibly, professionally. His recent decision to cut Kentucky from his list of choices, which now includes elite programs like Alabama, Auburn, Baylor, BYU, Kansas State, and North Carolina, reflects a change in perspective that can be partly attributed to the transition in technical leadership in Lexington. Man, it's his loss. But, moving on. The relationship between Dybantsa and Kentucky seemed promising during the Calipari era, but the dynamics appear to have shifted with the arrival of Mark Pope. Despite Pope's renewed efforts, which included a new offer to Dybantsa and watching the player at the FIBA U17 World Cup in Turkey, the mutual interest was not enough to keep Kentucky on Dybantsa's list. This news is particularly surprising, considering that both Kentucky and Arkansas, now under Calipari's leadership, were excluded. Dybantsa's absence from Kentucky's near future is undoubtedly a blow for the Wildcats, given the player's extraordinary abilities and the impact he could have on the program. However, in today's era of college basketball, characterized by a dynamic transfer portal, the opportunities to strengthen and adjust rosters are vast. The transfer market allows programs to quickly recover, adapting and potentially finding talents that can fill any gaps left by recruits who opt for other destinations. I'm sure Pope will find another great talent for the Cats. The rise of Jackson Robinson in the world of college basketball is one of those stories that captures the imagination of fans and sports analysts alike. With Mark Pope's arrival at Kentucky from BYU, there was a moderate expectation regarding the new coach's ability to attract high-level talent in his first year. However, Robinson, one of the brightest fruits of Pope's management at BYU, continues to defy those expectations. Recently named by 247 Sports as the top shooting guard in college basketball, Jackson Robinson is a clear example of how confidence and familiarity with a coach's system can elevate a player's performance. Originating from Oklahoma, Robinson had an interesting journey before standing out under Pope's command. After starting his career at Texas A&M and spending a season at Arkansas, it was at BYU that Robinson really began to shine, especially last season, where he averaged 14.2 points per game, despite starting only 6 matchups. Pope's system, which favors ball coverage and a fast transition game, seems to be the perfect environment for Robinson to showcase his repertoire, which is already notable for his ability to score consistently. Isaac Trotter from 247 Sports emphasizes the importance of Robinson's transition to Kentucky. It was an obvious choice for Robinson to follow Mark Pope. He is very good at what he does well. Can he add more creation and rim pressure to his repertoire? With the announcement of Robinson testing the NBA waters but deciding to remain at Kentucky to enhance his professional value, this upcoming season offers him the ideal platform to not only solidify his position as one of the top shooting guards, but also to aspire to be one of the best players across America. I'm sure he will greatly appreciate his development as a player in Lexington. He's one of Pope's big bets. What do you think? Comment below in the video.